Talia Sanchez was 26 years old
Very full of life, happy and joyful.
and entering a new chapter of life.
It changed her completely. It was no longer about herself anymore.
Everything revolved around her 7-month-old son, Levi.
She adored him and he adored her.
Sanchez's aunt, Teresa Levitt, says they hadn't heard from them in several days when Talia's mother called police to her Fort Worth apartment last Wednesday. Police say they found Sanchez dead inside.
Then it turned into, where's Levi? Where did the baby go?
Attention turned to Levi's father, Elijah Jacobo, who lived with them. Levitt says they discovered Jacobo had taken the baby to family in New Mexico where he left him. Fort Worth police officer Cynthia Wood says law enforcement caught up with him in El Paso.
When your information is entered into a warrant for a crime such as this, somebody's going to encounter you.
He's now facing charges related to Sanchez's death.
There were signs.
Levitt says months earlier, Talia had called police about a domestic violence incident.
She wanted to stay with him and keep her family together for the sake of Levi. She didn't want him to come from a broken home.
Now, they say his world is shattered.
They had a picture blown up of her to put in my sister's house. And when Levi saw it, he lunged forward to grab that picture.
They know the road ahead is a long one.
Just knowing that he was there in the room when his mom died, like what kind of horrible thinking is that?
They are asking for donations to cover everything from funeral expenses to legal fees as the family now pursues custody of Levi.
It's a completely different thing to know a mother and a mother's love, and he'll not have that.
They have just one message.
If somebody's hurting you, they're not going to change. Don't believe the lie and leave. You need to leave.
In Fort Worth, I'm Brittany Costello.